This autistic functional nutritionist is going against the grain and will tell you that your vitamin D3 with K2 supplement in your cabinet is not as great as you think. That's right, I said it. I cannot relate to you how important vitamin D is. However, those vitamin D3 with K2 supplements are not actually that ideal. Why do you think that you need to take 5 to 10,000 IUs of it? The reason is because you're actually not getting that much vitamin D. You're actually only getting a third or less absorbed by the body. And if you keep taking large doses, the misconception is that it's stored in fats, so it should be easily accessible later when the body needs it. However, excess synthetic vitamin D3 goes into the bloodstream where you can create a calcium overload, which in turn can cause calcium to store in places it shouldn't be, like the arteries, joints. And for those of you who tend to intake calcium with vitamin D3 between meals, have a higher prevalence of kidney stone formation. So best to stop taking those calcium supplements between meals. And for those of you who have Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, irritable bowel syndrome, you are all likely to be low on vitamin D, as the fat breakdown is what is problematic. Because vitamin D is fat soluble, if you have digestive diseases, then you are very likely not able to absorb vitamin D very well. Although anecdotal, I would look into the carnivore diet as a possible way to bring down the inflammation in the gut in order to help that part of the body heal. The carnivore diet is currently considered anecdotal. However, this is how many studies get proven, is through anecdotal evidence in the beginning, and many of it. More and more studies will be coming out in the future, but all I can say is it doesn't hurt to try it so that you are able to get vitamin D up in the body, as well as making sure you get adequate sun exposure when available. Here's a tip. Make sure to know the UV index, which you can look it up online in your area to see what's the best time for you to go outside and get some sun.
So Jules, what is the best way to get vitamin D?
Okay, first, I'm not saying don't take vitamin D supplements, and is taking that better than not getting any vitamin D, especially during winter months? Sure, why not have the body get vitamin D from a form it knows best how to extract from, which if the sun is not really an option during winter months and rainy seasons, the other option is from foods, specifically from foods like salmon, liver, and eggs. The body knows what to do with these, and it makes sense that we are metabolic creatures, that our natural ability is to use food as energy and not synthetic forms of it. You cannot overdose in vitamin D through foods. And for those of you who hate those foods, you can get them in capsule form online. I have included my favorites in the description below. I hope you found this interesting, and I'll see you in the next one.